All right, welcome back. Now we are about to figure out how to enter this in. When we did our rectangle using relative coordinates. Remember, relative, I had a set of absolute for my starting point. So this was my starting point. And then this was my secondary point when I used the add sign. So the command that I used was rectangle, of course. Specify center point for circle. Oops, this is not what this should say. Specify starting point. When I did that, I did a hashtag plus 2.5 tab 7.5, right? Entered my starting point, which is the exact same starting point as the other rectangle. Then when it asked to specify the other point, we said at sign, then 10, tab was the same, and then 5, all right? So I did absolute here with the hashtag, and then I did relative, meaning that from 2.5, add 10, and then from 7.5, add 5. So I added to my x value, I added to my y value. Now, what type of coordinates must you use to specify the starting point of the rectangle? So for this one, it was very clear that I used absolute coordinates. I used absolute coordinates, period. Now, what type of coordinates must you use to specify the second point? I had to use relative coordinates because at 10, 5 translates, I'm not going to use the word translate. When I say at 10-5, I'm actually saying to execute a translation. And if we remember that from geometry, where I said x plus 10 and then y plus 5. All right? So relative coordinates said from this starting point, go over 10 and then go up 5. Because when I said put the actual coordinates at 10, 5, my rectangle was down here somewhere. All right. Go ahead and finish that up. When I come down to the bottom of the screen, there will be a link to tell me how to input these things in Elluminate. Woot woot. Congratulations, you're all done.